I know what you guys are thinking. That Craig Chamberlin, he's got it all together. Whew. Look at him. He's got all them followers and the YouTube videos and stuff. Hmm. I get that a lot. I get like people messaging me saying, like, you're awesome. I'm like, you don't know me that well, do you? I must not be translating the film that well. Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday, Star Wars Tuesday. Appropriately, I accidentally wore this shirt, so it kind of worked out. This is IT Life, where I give you guys a little bit of fun, a little bit of insight into the real world of IT. I'm an IT guy for a small business, 15 employees, 15 computers, probably 20 employees, and forced to wear many hats. So this is where you come to kind of learn. If you're in college or you're in technology and you're wondering what it's going to be like in the real world of IT, this is where you come to join me. And as you guys may or may not know, if you've followed me up to this point, this is supported completely by the patrons. So if you're not a patron yet, check out the link below. And the patrons are awesome, and they also help support the show and keep it going. Yes. So anxiety is what I'm going to talk about today. In case you guys haven't noticed, yesterday I decided I was going to do a patron-only video. Yeah, that worked out great for about, what, 2 hours? So the problem is I like to give stuff away for free. It's just my personality. It's just part of what I am, and so it's like I can't be Craig the tech teacher if I don't. I think it's hard to justify charging for stuff like this, I guess, for me, because I'm trying to teach it, and I want to teach as many people as possible. So I decided I'm going to go through this book. I'm going to do Windows 8. And then, like, after I posted it, I had severe anxiety for like 2 hours. And then Compton Sue made a message, and Compton Sue's a long-time committed community member. He goes, "This patron thing's cool, Craig, but don't forget why, what made you popular to begin with was your free tutorials." And I mulled that around. I was like, you know what, he's right. The patron thing is there for people who want to support the show. They think the show has value. And if the show decided to stop tomorrow, it would be, it wouldn't be worth it. It wouldn't be worth not making the investment into the show, into the foundation of the show. And so I was like, you know what, forget it. Then I went and redid it. I was like, my wife was going nuts because I pulled out my Chromebook and I was like, I gotta fix this. And so I deleted the demo one I did, and then I republished the YouTube one, and then I republished all my posts. And I hope that I didn't get lost in the equation. This is the daily life of Craig. I make a decision, and in my head, I go over and over and over again. I wonder if I made the right decision. And I don't have the patience to sit there and just wait to see. And so that's part of the deal. I think I'm not the only one who deals with that. But just like here in the company, and if you're in IT, you're going to be put in situations where you have to make a decision. And you're going to have to accept the consequences of that decision. And, the best advice I can give you in those situations is just do your best and be happy with the fact that you did your best. Don't let people's reaction dictate the quality of your work, because that's extremely important. You have to be happy with your own work, because at the end of the day, the only person you really have to answer to is yourself. When you lay down at the end of the day and you're going to sleep, did I do things right by me? And that's a big part of it, is making sure you did that. So I mean, that was kind of what happened to me yesterday with this whole video thing. I was like, nah, I just don't feel right about it. And so I republished it, and it got positive response, thankfully. And I'm going to keep moving forward with that series, but it's going to be public instead of private. And it's like, it's Windows 8, man. People need to learn it, and I need to learn it. And so it'll be good having that feedback from everybody on that whole process. But today I have on my schedule, just so you guys know, I am still working on my invitation list for this expo we're having, the Industrial Services and Training Expo for Precision Electric. That's the company I work for. We do electrical and industrial services and repair, drive integration, systems integration. And like I said, I'm the IT guy for the company, and I also do their website management. And I just built an entire registration list with WordPress contact forms, and we will be sending out that invitation. So if you guys are in that industry and you're interested, let me know. I'll be sending out that invitation via Constant Contact. And we're moving actually from Constant Contact. I don't know if you guys know what that is. We're moving from Constant Contact to MailPoet, which is an integrated WordPress newsletter. Much, much better. And you have full control over your emails, and you can automate emails. And it costs more. I mean, it's not a monthly fee. So it costs like a one-time fee to get the plugin. And then you may have to pay for an email service like SendGrid. But the nice thing about it is you can go in and you can actually have complete control over your email and your contact list, and you can have people register for your email list right in WordPress from your website, and so it centralizes the entire process. And maybe I'll go into some detail on that if you guys are curious about it. But the best part about it's that whole integration and having that ability to have full control over it, because Constant Contact is kind of a nightmare to work with. I mean, it's user friendly from the sending standpoint and from getting feedback, but from the creating emails and all that, it's clunky. You know, I find it clunky. I haven't really enjoyed the emails. Not to mention you don't have control over where your emails are being sent from, so you have to trust their servers to send it right. That's why I like using SendGrid instead, because SendGrid, that's its job. They make sure that their servers don't get blocked when you're sending out mass emails. Or when you're sending out newsletter emails. So they actually have to rotate their servers that they send from to make sure that you're not getting blacklisted. Because remember, when you're sending email from like Constant Contact, it sends from multiple servers as well, but those servers are, if somebody else, not you, is spamming from that server, then that server can get blacklisted, and then your server can actually, your email can get dropped into spam simply because it was sent from that server. So that's why I like relying on a company that's exclusively what they do. So what makes you guys anxious? What's your biggest fear? I mean, the big thing here for me, this YouTube thing, it used to be a fear for me, but it's just like anything else. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. And it's just like, people are like, wow, he's so good on camera. You're like, I'm socially awkward, though. Like, I mask, I'm like the Chandler character, you know, like I mask everything in humor. And when I run out of jokes, I don't know how to have a normal conversation with people, so I'll be sitting there talking to somebody, cracking jokes, you know, 'cause that's what I do. I break the ice with jokes. And then once the ice is broken, I'm like, oh, crap, now we have to talk about like normal stuff. And that's usually when, yeah, put me, you know, I'm married, happily married and all that, but put me in a conversation with a pretty girl and I'm awkward. Like I'll be funny at first. I'll do the joke thing, but then I'll be like, uncomfortable. So, welcome to the world of IT. This is Craig. And hey, don't forget to support the show. And before we go, I'd like to give a shout out to my patrons. We got a couple new patrons this week. No, we got a couple new patrons yesterday. And here they are, everybody. Mark Ferrasi, brand new patron. Welcome. Adrian Cueva, same, welcome. John Camacho, Gregory Scott Whaley, Ron Hahn, Linda Bates Johnson, Randy Hilarski, Rob, Angela Martin, William J. Fowler, Kevin Bragdon, Christine, Matthew Broussard, John Miru, Jacob Williams, Ryan Gow, Kristen Drysdale, Joe Ray, Sylvia Soto, Samaris Demetrios, Keith L. Myers, John Ellis, Todd L. LeBuke, and Michael Stokes are the patrons for today. And if you're not yet a patron, remember you get loads of benefits, as well as the warm, fuzzy feeling that comes with supporting the show. And you also get unbridled access to me. So you get, on my inbox, you get you get a label, a special label that bumps you up to the top of the list, because I get probably 30, 40 questions a day and answered. And I got one from Jacob Williams. I'm actually planning on revolving tomorrow's IT life around that question, Jacob. Excellent question, by the way. And it's about CPM and making more money on your views, your cost per 1,000 views on AdSense. And he asked a very long question. That was a good question, well thought out question. So thank you guys for joining me for today's IT Life. Stay tuned, and today I'll be producing another Precision Electric video. We will be talking about wiring up this bad boy and actually making it spin. I want to get something cool for the front of this, like a little Precision Electric logo, and that'll be fun. So thank you guys for coming out, and I will see you tomorrow morning.